Hey there, welcome to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show that is dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So here we are back on my list of 28 favorite albums for the year 1975. This is day 5, February the 5th, 2023, featuring another album I've got on my playlist currently that I've grown to like quite a bit. And we're talking about this album by Steely Dan. The album's called Katy. Yeah, good album. Pretty solid. Been on my playlist now for, I don't know, I'm going to say about 2 months, maybe a little longer. As soon as I pulled Pretzel Logic, which I really liked a lot, off of the playlist, and then this one went on pretty close to after that. So it's taken a little bit longer to get into than the other one did, in the Pretzel Logic, but it's starting to grow on me quite a bit now. So this album was released March 1975 and was recorded at the ABC studio in Los Angeles. It's kind of a jazz rock, I guess, is what you might want to call it. Jazz rock music, pop rock too, if you prefer that. About 35 minutes in length, ABC label, of course, and produced by Gary Katz. So this is actually their 4th studio album. Pretzel Logic was their 3rd one. So I managed to get this for about $10, and I was happy to get it. Pretty solid album, I think. I like Black Friday and Rose Darling. I like that a lot too. Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More. Yeah, that's a pretty cool song too. It's got a little bit of a different sound to it, and I kind of like that about it. Dr. Wu, another great tune. So those 3 tunes, Rose Darling, Daddy Don't Live in That New York City No More, and Dr. Wu, are probably my favorite on the album currently. But most of this stuff is pretty solid. Your Cold Teeth, I like that. And then the last track, Throwback the Little Ones. This is a pretty solid album with a lot of pretty solid stuff. The thing I like about their music is it's kind of, it's poppy, yes, but it kind of is got a little bit of jazziness to it. The vocals are good. I really like the 2 vocalists in this band quite a bit. I'm just going to look up something here. Bear with me. I'm not used to this computer, so if you don't hold it in place, it'll snap all the way back up to the top, and you got to start all over again. Okay, yeah, this is basically Walter Becker and Donald Fagen, as most people know. Donald does most of the singing. I think actually he does all the singing. I like his voice quite a bit. I mean, they've really come out with some really great stuff, and for the people that don't know much about Steely Dan, they kind of stopped touring fairly early on. Don't think they really enjoyed it that much, so they kind of got out of it. And they generally, the list of additional musicians after them is like about 30 guys. Lots of people on this album. Hugh McCracken, Denny Dias, Rick Derringer's actually on this as well. Dean Parks, Elliot Raskol, Michael Martina, I don't know if I got that name right. Wilton Felder, Larry Colton, Jeff Porcaro from Toto, he's on here. Yeah, it's just an endless list of people that they get to fill in, and just some really good stuff they play. So I think this is a pretty solid album. I suspect that if I was to do this list, if I had started this list next month, this would probably be quite a bit higher, and I suspect it'll end up being in the top 10 amongst these albums here at some point, but still fairly new, only a couple months, so but growing on me quite a bit. Even when I started this, it was going to come in at number 29 or 30 or 27 or 28 for the month, but it moved up a little bit at the beginning there. So really solid album. I hope you get a chance to listen to this. You'll probably like it if you like that poppy jazzy sound. And the lyrics are kind of quirky, but I like them anyways. So there you have it. Katy did from Steely Dan, Day 5, my favorite 28 rock albums of 1975. So please like and subscribe. Leave your comments. What do you think of this album? What do you think? What would be your choice for today? How that would work for you? All that stuff is always of interest to me. So please enjoy, like I said, and we'll see you tomorrow with this one in, and then you'll have one every day for the rest of the week. So take care. Have a good night.